Hello, witches. Hello, family. It's your high priestess, your sister witch, Kathy. And tonight I'm coming to you all from the semi darkness. From the semi darkness. Yes. Feeling very powerful since that solar eclipse. I don't know about you all, but I'm feeling some things. At first, I will tell you. And if you're in the chat, let me know if you can hear me, okay? But whenever I did that ritual with my coven and also with the other group that I was doing the ritual with, uh, oh my gosh, I was so tired. I was so drained. And I also had, started, the woman thing and everything, which I had just got off, but I had started up and everything. And where I'm located, I didn't get the complete total eclipse, but I got like the partial. So I felt the power, and oh my gosh, it was like amazing. Like my candles were going crazy and everything. And this is my experience, so I'm sharing this with you and everything. But I can honestly say that there was a lot of spirits, extraterrestrial beings. It was a lot going on that day, okay? So I know a lot of you probably watched it just for like the show and everything like that, but oh my gosh, it was so much more than that. And I'm telling you, I feel so empowered. And I tell you another thing is that there is a lot of power and energy in the darkness. A lot of people are afraid of it and they tell you not to go into it, or they tell you that you shouldn't tap into that energy because number one, a lot of them are religiously, you know, uh, taught to feel that way and to teach that those things to people, to be afraid to tap into that energy and to tap into that source. And so they're afraid it's something that they would never do. So they teach it to the masses. They teach it to people to not do that. And you know what? You have to use your own mind. You have to use your own judgment. Okay, you have to be strong enough to know if this is something that you really want to do, if this is something that you really want to tap into. Okay. Um, my advice to you would be, if you have a mentor or a teacher that is telling you to be afraid to absorb that type of energy, then, to make your life better or to, enhance your life and things like that, you may want to think about getting you another mentor. Okay. And a lot of these people, they have a lot of fear when it comes to working with different deities as well, whether it's Indian, African, Asian, whatever. A lot of these people, they have a problem and they're afraid with working with certain deities or spirits because they've been taught that, it's something that they should be afraid of. And it's something that they should teach other people to be afraid of. But if you look at this world and how it really is, if you really look at this world and how it really is, okay, you need to understand that the people, the majority, okay, what do you want to call them, the Illuminati or uh, the upper hierarchy people that's over this land or whatever. One thing that they don't truly talk and discuss is about how to practice or really harness in on energies like this, or how you can tap into things like that. They don't do that. They don't talk about it. They just do it. They don't talk about it. They just do it. They is about it. They be about it. They've been doing it. They've been being about it for decades and centuries. And like I've been saying, all of these uh people who sacrifice, or I should say, like the food industry. Okay, you're killing goats and cows and pigs and all of that. You know, please don't ever think that these corporations are not doing this to offer up a sacrifice. These people are doing this to offer up a sacrifice so that they can continue to bring wealth into their families and the people around them and everything. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the reason why a lot of people are into, sacrificing and things like that. It has nothing to do with about being like evil or anything like that, but it's just to show appreciation, or or to appease the gods, or to appease the deities that you work with, or I should say, not just work with, but I should say, that you tune into, that you favor, and they favor you. Okay. And I'm just going to get right into the chat before I go and see who's in here. I know a lot of people say a lot of things about me, and they say how I'm a fake and all that, but you know my truth is in my life, in my lifestyle, and that's something that I truly want to keep hidden in a lot of ways. I don't want to be all out there. Just like the people in the food industry, they don't want to be all out there with what they do. Okay? You won't know the names of the people who are, sacrificing the chickens and all of that. And, you'll just know them by Petrus Farms, or, the chicken family farms, or something like that. You won't really know who they are. You won't really recognize who they are. Okay, so that's kind of like what I wanted to tap into tonight. Let me see. I have about 6 people watching. Let me go into that. I think I got everything up here tonight. Mm-hmm. And I hope you are all doing well tonight. And as far as like YouTube and stuff like that, I've been trying to stay away from, just a lot of the drama. It's not worth it. It's not worth really, getting into. If a person really has a problem with me, then I will say, come and talk to me, contact me, come and talk to me and let me know, what's going on and everything, and we can discuss it. Yeah. So I hope you all can still hear me and you can hear what I just said. DJ was in the chat. Let's see what's going on here. DJ says, what easy spells could I do to help bring prosperity? Um, well, what you could do actually is, um, you can do like make a prosperity spell. Like you can make like a money altar. You can do that. It doesn't have to be anything big or extravagant. It can be like a little space, for you to, you know, uh, put your, energy in there, to manifest that, you're calling upon your ancestors, or, you're creating your own magic that you're trying to manifest money. Make you a little altar. You can get basil. You can get a basil plant. You can get green money rice. I sell that. I make my own personal green money rice and everything like that, and I put real money in it. You can buy a kit from me to make it easy if you want to, which I'll have like my money magic oils, the rice, and I'll have the candle in it, and you can have, and I can actually drop the petition for you personally, if you don't want to draw it up for yourself, to put on your altar and everything like that. And I also will give you some crystals and things like that that represent you bringing in the energy of money. Yeah. So, if you want me to help you, you can definitely contact me, um, at highpriestesskathy@yahoo.com or highpriestesskathy@gmail.com, and then I can help you from there. Definitely. Yeah, and you guys, I've been talking for a few minutes, so I don't know if you guys heard everything I was saying before. I know with Mercury being in retrograde, I'm telling you, I've been having the craziest things going on with my internet, my Wi-Fi. 1 minute I'm connected, the next minute I'm not. And so, like, I'm just like, I'm not even tripping over that. I know I had a client, I sent her some information, and then she had contacted me saying she never got it. And then it's just like been a lot of you know, information between us, and I'm like, I never had this problem with this client before. Everything's has been really, really well, and so now it's like, you know, it's like a lot of, confusion and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so glad for Mercury retrograde to be over with. I know it may not affect a lot of people, so they say, but it may not affect them in a bad way, in a big way, but most of the times it will. It'll kind of get you a little bit, with your phones, or your car. I mean, like, you just never know with Mercury retrograde. Yes. Hey, Caramel Drizzle, just got off of work. Well, hope you be good tonight. Don't be too bad. Hey, Tamika Nicole. Awesome. I just did my first prosperity spell tonight. That's awesome, hon. That's awesome. Yes, yes. Practice makes perfect. Yes. And Tracy Dixon says, what easy spell could I use to bring back Okay, Mercury in retrograde. I went out there. Can you guys hear me in the chat again? The universe decided to let me back in. Can you guys hear me all right? Before I start talking again? Because I was trying to answer Tracy Dixon's question. Okay, so, okay, great. You guys can hear me. All right. Well, I was just saying that, Tracy was asking what easy spell could I use to bring back an ex. And I would say, definitely get you, maybe pink, red candle or whatever, and focus your intention for you to get your ex back. You can also get you like a photo and gosh, maybe get you some, like oil, something that bring my lover back oil or something like that. Something real easy and simple so you don't have a whole lot of stuff going on like that. And like I said, it may be something of his, maybe have something like earth, wind, fire, and water, something like that. And when you write your petition and everything, just say, I want to get my lover back. I want to get whoever he is, his name. I want him to come back to me and everything. And, be specific, of what you want, and also you can also say, he is back with me. That's what I would say. Say he is back with me. He is with me when you're writing it. So that would, I feel like that would be more powerful because that's what I do with a lot of my workings as well. I try to write it as what's happening right now, not like, what you would be wishing for. So yeah, I would say, he's with me. My man's with me. This my lover's with me now, and put that out into the ethers, out into the universe, and let me know how that works out for you. And DJ says, what spells can you use to make you feel and look prettier? Is it even possible? Well, you know what? There is a spell for everything. And I do have a spell that had put uh, on YouTube, and it's a beauty spell. And of course, you guys know I work with Oshun. I not only work with Oshun, but I work with Dambala. I work with other deities. I'm not going to be telling people anymore about other deities that I'm working with or spirits that I'm working with because it's just a lot of too many thirsty people trying to do the same thing that I'm doing. And okay, so I'm gonna get off of that. But I made a video about a beauty spell with Oshun, and you know, it didn't even have anything to do with just like being beautiful on the outside, but it's being beautiful on the inside. If you can radiate that energy, on the inside, it'll start manifesting and showing itself on the outside. So you got to get the inside of yourself pretty. Okay? You got to get that pretty. And then when you get that pretty, it's going to show itself on the outside, and people are just going to automatically be attracted to you or want to talk to you or want to get to know you, or whatever. You're going to be on their mind. So, you know, um, you can look for that video, in my YouTube channel, or you can message me and I'll send you that video. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm feeling relaxed tonight and everything like that. And things have been going really well with me. And like I said, I don't know what's happened, but I've been getting a lot of clients from Haiti, which I really do thank the God and the goddess for that. You know, they're coming to me and everything. And I can say this, the people from Haiti, they know how to treat a spiritualist. They know how to treat a spiritual worker, and I appreciate that. You know, a lot of people, you know, they try to take advantage, and then they waste people's time, and you know, they do all of that. But you know, a lot of these people from these islands and stuff, they appreciate people. And I'm not trying to like be mean or say anything like that, but I just noticed like the difference. And when people treat you right, when they show you respect and stuff like that, it makes you have tolerance and, you know, an understanding for other people. You know, like I can understand why some people, you know, would troll me, you know, and waste my time and do all that, um, and I can understand why, some people, you know, they come after me and they try to do all these things, it makes sense. And I tell you guys one thing, these trolls out here, they ain't nothing nice. They try to keep a lot of petty shit going, and I haven't been trying to, do anything or say anything like that, but they still got it going. They still got it going on over there. And I'm not going to buy into it. I'm going to let them have it. And my clients deserve so much better than that. So much better than that. My clients deserve so much more better than that. That, like I said, I don't want to even like really discuss it and talk about it because it's not worth it. But what I do want to talk about and discuss is working with personal belongings. This is the whole reason why I'm making this live stream. Like I said, I tried to make a video about it, but it wasn't working out. And, I just didn't have time. So Spirit was like, we need to get this information out. We need to get this information out. And I'm like, okay. Well, we're just going to hear up and do a live stream about it. So to make that working with personal belongings, that means that, I do work with, people's hair, nails, toenails. It could be a piece of person's underwear. It could be, a part of a menstrual pad. And I know it all sounds disgusting, y'all, but this is what happens when you're doing real hoodoo and witchcraft, okay? When you're a real witch and you're doing this shit, it's not going to be like all clean and stuff. You're gonna have to get your hands dirty. You're gonna have to deal with the insects. You're gonna have to deal with the nasty stuff, with the earth, with the it is what it is. So you know, um, I'm dealing with this, and like I said, I don't want you guys to worry about me because, like I said, when I get personal belongings from my clients, I use gloves. Okay, so I use gloves when I'm, opening these packages and everything. And, you know, from the past few months, I can honestly say working with personal belongings when I'm dealing with my clients has, been really, really great as far as like, us seeing results and stuff. So that's the reason why I'm making this video and I'm saying this because, if you've went everywhere else, okay, and I'm not knocking people that, just sent their pictures and stuff in to people, and because I've done that too, and date of birth and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, um, like I said, the internet is like a portal. You're working with spirits, you're working, even though you're not working with quote unquote dead spirits, you're working with spirits like you and I are having an interaction. So, this is an open portal. You and I, we're talking, we're communicating. And the Ouija board, like I said, that's an open portal too. I made this video a long time ago. A lot of people don't understand, but a lot of you that have been following me, you're beginning to understand this. With the Ouija board, you're communicating or you're going back and forth, with spirits of the dead. There's that portal there. And so when we're working with the living, this is the portal too. And a lot of people don't understand that, this is like a real thing that's happening. Okay. So, definitely you want to make sure that, like I said, going back to the personal belongings, not to get myself all confused here, but going back to the personal belongings, you want to make sure that you get the, like toenails, hair, um, something with that person's essence on it. Now, I don't want anything that is that doesn't have that person essence on it. Like if you've washed it, that's not going to be of any use to me. I need something, where they've been sweating in it. You know what I mean? Something that's gonna have their stuff, their essence, their juice in it. Okay, like I can't work with anything that's been washed or bleached. That's not gonna do anything for the working. Okay, so, but like I said, I'm offering that service. It's not gonna be any higher. I'm not gonna charge anything extra, but I'm just saying this to let people know out there that, if you've tried everything, but if you haven't tried, working with, personal belongings and stuff like that, then you can contact me and I can help you with that, because this is what I do. Like I said, I've seen my mama, I've seen my folks do that, working with the personal belongings, with the hair or the shoe, whatever they can get their hands on. Okay? Yes, yes. Yes, toothbrushes are the best. Yeah, yeah, toothbrushes. Just don't rinse it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't, if they, even if they brush their mouth with it, they rinse it out or whatever, don't you rinse it out. Just send the toothbrush, how it is, So, like I said, a lot of my clients, I noticed the past few months, we've been getting a lot of good results with using the personal belongings. And so that's why I'm saying that now. And yeah, but like I said, that's how, Big Mama and them did it back in the day, they deal, you had to have something of that person's, essence to work with and stuff like that. And I will say this, okay, when you come to me and there's something that you want to do and you want me to work with the personal belongings, you need to make sure that, we've had our consultation first, and because, it might be something extra I might need from you, or you may not even need to have it done. Okay, so we need to have the consultation first. Okay, so then after the consultation, which won't take but 30 minutes or an hour depending on what you want. After we do that, then what we'll go into is that we'll get your your like your pictures and stuff like that, and whatever else, and like the date of birth. I'm trying to make sure I get it all together here. Date of birth. There's some people have their address, or some people have their uh, the house where they live, like whatever you have together. Okay. Um, and but you want to make sure you have that stuff. Send it to me after you have hired me. That's the way I do business. Don't send that stuff to me before you have hired me. Okay, because what I find out is that a lot of people, they don't even want work done. They just want to talk about getting work done because they can't afford it. And that's okay. But it's not fair to waste my time just because you want to talk about getting the work done and you're not really ready to get it done. Yeah, I have other things that I have to do too. So if I'm, putting myself out here and I'm telling you I want to help you and stuff, and I see that there's a way, we need to have some type of respect, for each other, okay, with that. Because, I don't have time to just like really, you know, chit chat and go back and forth with that. And we just talk about the work that you wish you could get done. Oh, I think that this might be a video on its own. Yeah, I mean, I just can't sit back and talk about the work that you wish that you could get done, and then and then if we're talking about something like that, it's going to end up being like a reading, and then you're getting a free reading, and that's just not cool. That's just not cool. So you need to have your stuff together before you come to me or any other spiritual worker. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. You need to have your stuff together before you come to me, or don't come, acting like you're just like this cool friend and you just want to chit chat. No, no. I mean, and if a spiritual worker bites that, what you're doing, like I said in my other video, what's going to happen is that they're going to end up getting mad at you and stuff because you're not, really trying to, you know, uh, hire them for their services. It is what it is. And I'm being nice, letting you guys know that because, like I said before, I've heard some stories about people, and then people get crossed up, and then they end up coming to people like me and be like, "I pissed off this person, I don't know, blah blah blah, and I'm having this bad luck and stuff." And so, I'm just letting you guys know that, like, it's a protocol to this. It's a protocol to this. Uh, what's that saying they say? Oh my gosh, it's a street saying that they say. I know there's a method to the madness. Okay, but I'm going to get into this and I'm going to hear it and wrap it up. So, what I'm going to do with the personal belongings that you sent to me after you've hired me and everything, and we've had our consultation, okay? Which like I said, I'm not going to put any extra prices on that for personal belongings. If we're doing work and you're sending me your personal belongings or the person you want to hex, if you got that bitch's shit, okay? If you want to send me, I'm not gonna charge anything extra. My prices are the same. My ranges are the same, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, number one, I'm gonna do some hoodoo work, which is probably along the lines, like jar work, candle work, and number two, I'm probably going to do, some voodoo work. Okay. And that's what I mean by working with doll babies. I make my own dolls. That's something that I don't really ever talk about because, there's something that, I haven't put out there, but I do make dolls. They're not like these exquisite dolls or anything like that. But when I'm making dolls, it's some dolls that you can, poke some pins into and all that. So what I'll do is I'll take the personal belongings and, of course, I'll put it into the dolls or whatever. If you send me the photos, I'll do all kind of stuff. Whoever your enemy is, whoever you want to hex, by the time I get through with it, if that bitch is the doll, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, that's kind of what I'm working with. I'm letting with what I'm doing with the personal workings and all that. And yeah, so like I said, definitely I'm gonna wrap this video up because I don't want to make it too long. I'm gonna wrap this live stream up because I don't want to be on here 8 hours. No, I really don't. So, you guys, if you want to contact me, if you're wanting to work with, personal belongings and everything, we'll get together and do that. And, I'll give you, I'll give you the information to mail it to me and everything. And you make sure you get your tracking number and all that. And we can go to work. Like, I've been seeing some great results with my other clients and stuff I've been working with. So, let's do it. If you've been going everywhere else and, you ain't seeing no results or you don't like what you're getting, try working doing personal belongings, okay? That's how they did it back in the day. Them old hoodoo mamas, them old voodoo mamas, them old conjure mamas, okay? Even the daddies, okay? They had to get something personal of yours to work with. So if you could do that, then hit your girl up, all right? All right, this is High Priestess Kathy. Contact me at highpriestesskathy@yahoo.com or highpriestesskathy@gmail.com. And I will get back with you guys later. All right. Bye-bye.